Okay, aloha. Aloha. This is Kalani here, and this is Hawaii Tabletop. I just wanted to take a moment to explain what is Hawaii Tabletop. Um, Basically, after kind of discovered some of these games or tabletop games, it was like it's actually fun, and now it's different, and it's you know um, more to it, and there's nice artwork, and um, it kind of made a focus point on the table, and then we can get together. As I as we played some games here and there, it was fun and everything, but I really noticed how much more it was like a healing thing. It was more about getting together with friends, family. It was more a social thing. When I started to bring it out more, I got to see more of some family that I would never see too much. The nephew started to I see him every time now, and and I've seen other people too. Like some people may talk to their family or for a long time, and they brought the game and they got together. So what it was is the game can bring a focus point or something positive to the table, so you don't focus on negative or something else. And that's what happened with our group too. Yeah, uh, if people usually hang out with us or they bring their problems, we're having a fun time now. With the game is kind of like they just steered away after or disappeared. So it's like you don't want to hang around us because it's fun. Just put it that sense, yeah. So by me seeing that, I was like, hey, it felt like a different thing that I couldn't do from teaching like Tai Chi, and I've been doing that for a while too, yeah, and different types of classes. So I was like, hey, this is can reach a different audience, and it was healing in a different sense of a different way. And everything I like to do is about healing. So when I do Tai Chi, I do the Kung Fu, or you see me do the Light Warriors itself, it's still about having fun, fitness. It's still healing. Okay, so we started to hey, let's I present at the recreation center. Some of you actually been with me over there and started at the beginning. It was a little rough at the beginning too. The director was very happy. It was a little rough with the people that was around it. Yeah, if I get into that, I had someone that was be there and maybe didn't highly look at the group. It was like, just playing games. I gotta work out, They gave us a hard time opening the door, just to let us in. You know what I mean? It's like it wasn't worthy or something. I was like kind of like hitting these walls, and then even after like this group after us, this bridge guys, and it's funny because that's still tabletop games, and it's like they're trying to push you out, like, ooh, it's our group. So anyway, so I had to stop that, and we end up playing casually, and we found this nice place. At the time was Dragon Tea, and nice tables, nice lighting, and we can play. And um, they had to move on, and we have a nice group which moved on to Cloud9 Cafe. So that was nice, and they didn't mind us, hanging out. Because I mean, it's not like we just, we ate food, and they had nice teas and everything. And when you bring a group there, their friends might bring their friends, and because of that person there, they may bring the other friend there, and maybe they don't play, but they just come there and they enjoy the company and that kind of thing too. So going back, I wanted to make this event, so I even made the banner. It says Hawaii Tabletop, bringing the community together with fun, and that was the goal. It's like sometimes I can do all this, and but you need that fun inside too, yeah. And the fun or different ways to reach it is through these tabletop games too, because some of them it just has beautiful artwork. This itself is a Kanagawa. It's very nice, and you're running through this the game, and you're like in Japan in the studio, and you have these nice art cards, and then when you're done, it starts to lay out a little. Um, it starts to lay out a painting in front of you, so you could be like, of course, all the clouds will come up. So these be like this, and then you have another one, and then it starts to create a painting in front of you, you know. So that's like, wow, it's very zen, and that's the thing, yeah. Having all that, see, creating a nice panel. So again, it's zen. This other game talks about zen. We'll walk around the game to Kaido, and you're just moving, you're enjoying your vacation. You're walking, looking at the scenery. You get points collecting cards or the paintings or eating good food. Isn't that nice? I didn't think there would be a game like that. Fun game, very zen, very, very nice. Some of them bring people together, and some of them are like an experience. So why wouldn't you want to share with others too? And for me, when I brought the group and play maybe Friday, it's like our entertainment. Didn't cost that much. Some of these games might be $10, $20, and maybe some are more. But the overall, when you play with it, and then it's like you go to the movies, one person might be like $20, and you get family, and then but all this group of people come together in the group. Instead of going to the movies, you just maybe spend just a little bit on the food, but you get together, you play. So the value in the box can be very different to however you look at it, and uh, save a lot of money, and it's fun, and you could, especially right now, you can have your family and get together. I remember doing that before, but it was like Monopoly or something like that, and there's more games or more tabletop games with more experience, more awarding feeling for it. And again, like I said, healing, so it depends on what you want. And now there's definitely something for somebody. So if you like artwork, you might just like the artwork. If you like birds, you might just like that. It's wingspan. It's gathering the birds come to your sanctuary, your little area, and there's little eggs, and that birds, it's a learning thing. It's all real birds. And so moving forward with the Hawaii Tabletop as a community, I did like an event, and it was like Halloween that time, and we all made that. It's a huge room, so we put a lot of tables up, and then set this up, and had some people like, okay, you guys run that table. It's not really a Vegas thing, but like you run that table and get that game, and then get these people, and then show them a little bit, and just introduce people. Of course, now would have introduced it a lot different. Find the right group and target two at the same time. I was like still new, didn't know how much in Hawaii wise, but I'm glad I found other people that share the hobby or the sense of just what's out there. And it's not a gaming thing. Yeah, it's like I said, it can be a nice social thing too. Moving forward with the Hawaii Tabletop, before all of this, was actually already planning to have within like we already was planning for fall to have a Hawaii Tabletop probably brought out and start doing events again, or trying to bring it out into the community and share the Hawaii Tabletop. Not knowing this thing would happen, or the quarantine now. So by next year, how we can do it, and I like to hold these kind of events, and this is a fun one. So it's going to be focused on tabletop games, but we'll see how that goes. And hopefully it can grow that way, and bringing them together and having fun for the family and that kind of stuff. Same how I did with the art gathering. It was just bringing artists together and showing some local artists, and it's growing as time too. Yeah. But whew, so much more that it goes behind the scenes. Yeah. So that's definitely I'll keep that right there. And okay, so I thank you and I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me of talking about tabletop games and about uh, Hawaii Tabletop, and hopefully it makes it more clear on what I really hope to share out of the Hawaii Tabletop itself. All right, then thanks a lot, and then see you next time.
But if I'm late, the one my heart is gone to mean I'm going to wait.